Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be picking this Yale Superior that I got while I was visiting England. It's got that nice British Verification Standards logo there, and you don't actually find that many of them in Australia. I don't know of any of them being there. So this lock has 7 pins in the standard part and 4 sliders on the side, and this one is already separated from its double Euro format, where here's the second half of it. This is what the keys to it look like. I personally like the look of them a lot. I think they look pretty damn cool. And as you can see, yeah. Operates nice and easy. Except I'm really not good at using that key. But it works. If the lock isn't actually full, it won't turn. It's a pretty cool lock, and I'm going to be picking it with this usually bottom of the keyway tension wrench that I'm finding myself liking more and more for just about everything. In this case, I'm going to put it in just like that, because the pins are actually coming up from there, and they'll be around here, and the sliders are going to be around there in the keyway, so I still have a lot of room to work with. In fact, even a little bit too much room to work with, because I'm going to be needing to basically work the pick on top of those pins without without losing my position on them, which usually is much easier to do when you can only move your pick up or down rather than in just about every direction. That's a big keyway. So let's get started. Start putting some tension, and I'm basically going to try and work off the edges of the keyway. And I'm setting it up like that because it's a Euro lock. This is how they do them in Europe. So, gotta pick downwards. And yes, I am using not regular dimple picks, but actual just half diamond standard pin and tumbler picks. I'm still not that great at telling apart when I've got all 7 pins picked. But I have a little cheat with this one, is that the first pin at the very front is actually a security pin that seems to be wanting to always set last for me. So when I push that one down and I can see it, and I can actually set rather than come back up at me, I'm fairly confident that I'm ready to start working the sliders and open the lockup. I hope that the camera angle's okay. That's another pin set. And it appears that I've got it picked. I think so. I'm never really certain, but I'm trying it. And now what I'm going to do is use this to try and catch all 4 sliders at once in that corner, and basically push them all back and out towards the center, and let them slide back into position slowly. Not right yet.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver.
One
If you know
second.
how to use VoiceOver, press Command F5 now to turn it on and set up your Mac. If you would like to learn how to use VoiceOver,
Just ignore
to
the
set up your
MacBook.
Mac, press the escape
It
key.
talks a lot of crap. And there we go. I did have it all picked and caught all the sliders. It is now picked open, and I'm very happy with myself. Alright. So I'm going to lock it back up and get it for you now. Let's move that angle over. Get a better side on the table. Zoom out a little bit. And get to work. All right. So good luck. I like it. I think it's cool. I think the keys for it are cool. And I've kind of jammed it. I've got the pins just coming up on the inside here. I need to push them out the way. It needs a short repick. That's what you get when you turn it too far without the key and in the wrong direction. You get the goddamn jam. Where is it jamming? Okay. Now it's locked back up, nice and good. Obviously it still works. But now we can get ahead to getting it right. So put the key in. Replacing a little bit. And I'm going to remove that C-clip. clip removed. Alright, there's now nothing preventing the lock from actually coming out. The core from actually coming out now. Apart from the fact that it's locked up. So, let's not mess this up, because it does have a lot of moving parts, and I haven't gutted it much. Turn this that way. Good plug follower. There we go. I'm holding on to the sidebar for now. So here's the 7 pins. And let's dump them out. 1, 2, 3. Oops, 3 is actually 4. 5, 6, and 7. Now I'm going to release the sidebar. There it is. I'm leaving the sidebar springs inside, as well as the slider springs, because they're just... yeah, everybody knows what springs are like, and this lock is fiddly. I don't want to touch the springs. And I don't want to risk losing them either. And that's slider 1. Oops. Slider 2. Slider 3. And slider 4. And we can now consider that core to be empty of what we want. Now, and last but not least, the driver pins on the inside of here. Just a quick sip of beer, it helps. Driver 1, driver 2, and a near runaway spring, almost. Driver 3, so as you'll see, all drivers other than that very first one are basically standard drivers or an anti-bump little one. Springs, and I just lost a spring. I will look for that a little bit later. That is fine. Let's zoom in on this for you. The video time is getting absolutely terrible, and I apologize. But this is a slow lock that I can't work much faster. Alright, here you have it. All 7 pins. That little one is some form of barrel spool. This one is the anti-bump with a tiny little serration there, basically, or a slight form of T-pin. Now what's interesting and what I guess I was the first to open one up and see it, because so far all I've ever heard was that the sliders in Yale Superior locks and Malenko Magnums do not have false gates. But that may be a new thing or no longer true, because sliders 1 and 3 now actually do have false gates. Yeah. Now it's focused. And the other one. There. False gate. What a faker. Anyway, thanks for your time, and I'm gonna cut this video because it's already way too long. Cheers. I hope you liked it, and we'll come back to the next law. That was Yale Superior.